Hi there, this is Tania Sutherland. What I want to speak about is having the confidence to charge for your services. So if you are in the clothing industry, whether you are, a seamstress, a dressmaker, a fashion designer, now no one teaches you when you learn to sew or when you are in designing school how to turn this into a business, because most of the time they think that you are just going to go and get a job and to be employed. But things are different now. Now it's about creating your own business, or to be, to actually develop, some sort of service that you can charge, that you can become self-sustainable, to look after yourself, especially with what we're going through with the economy. And it's not just that. It's about taking your skills and your talents and to generate an income out of it, but to feel confident to actually charge. So first of all, if you are going to an architect to have business, building plans done for you, they are going to charge you a certain rate because that is what they charge. They've worked out their pricing, so they know exactly what they're going to charge you. You don't and say to them, can you just take off a couple of $100 off here or a couple of $100 off there? It's too expensive, but you need those building plans, and you know that you cannot do the building without that building plans. Now, they're exactly the same as actually being a fashion designer or a seamstress. Not everybody can sew. Not everybody has a sewing machine. Not everybody has been taught how to understand pattern making, how to cut the fabric out, how to take body measurements and understand different body proportions and imperfections that you have learned over time. Either you've studied it or it's taken you years of experience, to become the expert in what you are doing. And just because you are creative and it might take you a very short time to do it, or because you enjoy what you are doing, you kind of feel like, how can I charge for what I love, what I'm doing? You need to learn to charge what you are worth, because this is a business. It is not just a hobby. So have a look at, all right, what kind of income do you want to earn a month? So let's just say you want to earn 10,000 Rand a month as an extra sideline pocket money, because this is what you are doing as a sideline, or you are not feeling totally confident yet. So you're going to start off perhaps just doing alterations. So you say you want to earn 10,000 Rand a month. So how do you work out how to cost? So what you do is you work out how many days of the month do you work. So let's just say 21 days, because you're excluding the weekends, okay? Then you take the 21 days, you work out, so it'll work out to 1 day. So what you've done is you've taken the 10,000 Rand, you've divided by 21, you're getting a daily rate. So when you've got a daily rate, you divide that by 8 hours, that will give you an hourly rate, which is 60 Rand. Then, so now you know if you are doing an alteration for someone that's taking you 2 hours, you're going to charge 120 Rand. But if you are going to put a zip in or some extra, haberdasheries or notions or trims, etc., you're going to add that to your costing as well. Now, you're going to come across as you are a professional, you know what you're doing, so that you can charge. People can see that you are giving them a service. It's a need that you are fulfilling. And you're going to be confident in yourself to be able to charge what you are worth. Now, being in the clothing industry, you can see some of the clothing shops charge just about for nothing. Most of the stuff will come from the Far East, and the stuff is just, mass production, very cheaply made. People are just, buying very inexpensive clothes and end up just throwing it away. But there's a market for people that want good quality clothing, and they are prepared to come in for alterations because they want to keep their clothes, or they can't keep on buying new clothes. They can't find what they're looking for in the shops. So they'll come to you for a service, and they're prepared to pay you for that service. So remind yourself that you are the professional. Whether you are a creative being or whether you are an academic, you are still a professional. So tap into those skills and talents with absolute confidence, and don't be afraid to charge what you are worth, because this is a business. It is not just a hobby. So work out a pricing sheet before the time if you have to, like what you would charge for to make basic clothing, what you will charge to do basic alterations, whether you will do curtaining, whether you are doing, evening wear. And obviously the price will change according to the design, the the extra sort of, beadwork or handwork, different materials that you were using, but you've got a base to work from. So you can immediately say to your customers or your clients, this is what my pricing structure is. It varies according to all the little extras that you add on. So immediately you feel more comfortable. You've kind of really worked out what you should be charging. Okay. All right. So just, just be creative and believe in yourself and think like an entrepreneur and like a business-minded person with absolute creativity flowing around you. So I hope that helped you. If you want to know more, you can check out my website. I do courses on to show you how to turn your sewing and fashion into a business. Until next time, just rock your style and be creative in your sewing and fashion business. This is Tania Sutherland.